any of the members of the Congresswoman-elect, as it relates to the Epstein piece of this, what do you think the end game is here, given that the House Oversight Committee is undergoing its own investigation? Other members of House GOP leadership have indicated they're not going to whip against the discharge petition when it does reach the floor.
Look, I think it's really important to look at the history of what Mike Johnson has been doing for the last several months. He shut down Congress a week early to avoid any and all conversation about the Epstein Files. We were all let go that last week in July, right? And it wasn't until there was so much pressure on Republicans in Congress that in one subcommittee of the Oversight Committee, we were able to get several Republicans to join us, and that's how the subpoena even came to light. If it were up to Mike Johnson, there would never have been an oversight investigation. So that's underway. Then, of course, we have the discharge petition, a bipartisan effort that Ro Khanna and Thomas Massie are leading. There has been a pressure campaign from the Trump White House on the 4 Republicans who signed that discharge petition from day one. They are using this time that they are not swearing in Congresswoman-elect Grijalva to try to put as much pressure as possible on what I have heard Lauren Boebert especially to get her to come off of that petition so that Adelita would not be the 218th signature. This is all a delay tactic and a cover-up. Let's also not forget that the Trump White House put out in an official statement that they see any Republican signing this discharge petition as a, quote, hostile act towards the White House. Why? Why is that a hostile act towards the White House to want to sign a petition to release these files that this president has been talking about wanting to release for years? So there is zero question in my mind that a huge, huge part of this is around buying time around the Epstein issue. They are scrambling. They don't know what to do. Even through the Oversight Committee, the DOJ is moving very slowly. They're sending piecemeal information, like very much redacted information, and they're trying to obstruct the entire process. And again, Mike Johnson was in the room about a month ago with the victims. He sat there, he listened to their stories, he feigned empathy, but he also made very clear in that meeting that he doesn't want this to go outside the Oversight Committee. He said, why? Why can't we talk about this in other committees? There's relevance with financial services and the bank accounts, and we need to follow the money. He said, no, I'd like to keep it right here, where he can control James Comer and control the process. And it is just an absolute disgrace. This is a party that now protects pedophiles and protects rich and powerful billionaires who have perpetrated some of the worst crimes imaginable.
Thank you so much, everybody.
Thank you.